Join me now. Join me now as we, I don't know, I think we're constructing something. I'm not quite sure. Oh, yeah. We're definitely doing some construction work over here. Looks like there's some massive construction going on. There we go. Oh, yeah, for sure. And the car carrier. Yeah, look at that. There you go. Hook it on there. Beautiful. Wipe out. Hey, who parked a really nice car over here, man?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's going to get a ticket. Somebody's going to get a ticket.
It was me.
It was you?
Yeah, come look in the doors can open.
Oh, yeah. Check it out. The door's open and everything.
And they move up.
What kind of car is that? What is that, like a Porsche or a... No, it's not a Porsche. It's a Lamborghini. Ooh, a Lambo. You know, women like Lambos. Keep that in mind. Girls like Lambos.
You need to find you a girl whose daddy has a Lambo.
Yeah, there you go. Or a good Ford pickup. Either one.
The Bigwoods are coming after him. He's saying, help!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Looks like somebody hit this one with a hammer, buddy.
Yeah, it does. Alright, let's go check out some flowers, and then I got to start picking some greens and getting rid of some weeds, because Mr. Penner and the girls, they will eat all the clippings I can provide for them. Oh, look at that. We walked right past. Look at that. See, these are starting to bloom. We've got lots of buds. Oh, look at that one right there in the center. Oh, yeah, look at that. And then we come down here to our beautiful light pinks. Oh, look at that. Look at those. Whoops, we don't need a leaf in there. Just lovely, huh? Some of my favorite things over here. Roses. And then we've got, look at this. Oh, the yellow iris. This is the first one to open. There we go. And there'll be more up and down this row. I got to get some of the taller grass out of here, but yep. Yep. And then this, of course, this will all be beautiful peaches, peach doubles. And there'll be some more pink roses coming down through here. Get all that. There's my little getaway tunnel. You can see the sun shining through my little tunnel. And I'm pretty sure that our little ornithogalum, now that I got that in my head, I don't think I'll forget it until next year, right? Ornithogalum nutans is about done, and it should be putting out seed heads. So, I don't know, I might collect some this year and see about doing some reading up on planting those. I hesitate to separate the clump only because it's doing so well, you know, and I don't want to wreck anything here. All these little trees right here, these tiny little trees, these are all pawpaws. Anybody interested in pawpaws? Bring a garbage bag and a shovel, and they too can be yours. You need a couple of them. You need a male and female, is what I understand, and I don't know the difference, but, well, obviously the female would have the flowers, right? But either way, and then we've got our beautiful, Well, Columbine going on here. We're coming at this from the back side. Oh, look at that. Even the rain couldn't kill off the beauty of the lily of the valley. And we've got a whole little patch of them here underneath all this other stuff. Oh, and we got things that go all the way out to the corner there. We've got bishop's weed, I think it is, the columbine, of course, and there's, I think this is called creeping Jenny. This stuff right here, this beautiful light green little, excuse me, little ground cover with the little round leaves, and they're kind of a chartreuse green, so they're really beautiful up close. And mixed in with all this, we have wild strawberries, and you can kind of see them over here. Let's see, there we go, there's one. And there's a little green thing, and I don't know, we have like these little green hoppers, but I'm not sure if it's a leaf hopper or if these are baby, see if I can find it. It's on here, there it is. Or if that's a baby praying mantis. Because when they're really little, they're really tiny and they're hard to spot. And as they get bigger, it takes them almost all the way up to autumn to gain any real size. But once they do, they're really, really neat. So, but you can see that this grove of trees here, this originally started with that center tree, and it just, wherever the deer spat or shat out their little, whatever they did, the seeds, because they're notorious for stealing pawpaws. So whatever they did, any ones that I didn't get on the ground, and I haven't been able to get that many of them, unfortunately. They usually get there first. Now pretty soon, this whole back area here on the ground will be covered with drumstick alliums, and they're the smaller purple ones, but they're really pretty. So we got that going on, and we'll head over toward the greenhouse here. See, we still have the leaves of the tulips. They're still up, and what they're doing right now is gathering energy for next year's bloom. And this shrub here that looks like it's dead and is not, is actually, a lot of it is coming up through over there. And what that is it's a mock orange. Unfortunately, mock oranges are supposed to smell really nice, and it doesn't. But that's okay. And then this rose right here, this is one that, its roots are in the shade over here, but it is growing up through the tree. And later in the season, that will be covered in pink roses. So we come in here, and of course we've got all these really cool heucheras, and I could stand to get rid of quite a few of them. So, you know, we've got these beautiful pink. I'm not sure what these are. I think it's a buddleia or something, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not real sure. But they're very beautiful. We've got a beautiful pink one. I got one of these that's like this that blooms later in the season and has a whole different array of colors. This is an interesting shrub here. I don't really like it because it has thorns, but it certainly does put on quite the show of color. Look at the colors on that. The oranges and the hot pinks and the reds and the greens. And the only thing that, like I say, that I don't like about it, it's got thorns. It's very thorny. Look at this. Look at the thorns on that. They're long and thin, and they'll get you. They will get you. So, I think what we're going to do is, see, I'm all set up over here. I got my little cart and all my clippers ready. I just got to find my gloves. And they're around here somewhere. Not real sure where they're at, but I'll find them. And we'll go take a peek at the peonies. Talking to myself. There we go. Look at that. I almost got to stand back to catch the whole thing. Yep. Look at those. Oh, just lovely. And they're everywhere. It's quite a large bush. And there's still a couple more buds that want to open, but they're kind of... I got to get back in here and trim some of this. I keep saying it, and I never get to it, you know? And there's some of those beautiful purple flowers that we like to get. Those are quite nifty. Pretty soon this right here will be all white. They're white singles, and it's a native rose, but boy do they smell pretty. Fresh eggs, everyone. And along the back of the perimeter over there, oh, I can see it already. I see a kitty path there too, but I don't know if you can see that growing up against the wall. Let's see. Yep, that's a lily plant right there. I think that's the orange Turk's head. So that'll be really neat. And then our perennial geranium really bloomed out. Look at that. And as you can see, way down here we still got the perennial vinca vine growing on, and that's doing pretty well. Another natural rose right there. That's a lilac. The lilacs didn't do all that well this year. And my raspberry patch. There's the smoke tree. Look at that. Yeah. They get really, really pretty. And some of these maple trees need to come down. They don't need to be up. Just don't. What else do we have in here? Oh, not much inside there. On the other side, you can see some of the drumstick allium. Not drumstick, yeah, well, the bigger ones. They're quite large. And we have a lot of blooming. I don't know, I think it's a relative of the honeysuckle. That's what I've always thought. Because it smells really nice. And it's just a shrub around here. It grows quite a bit. And I'm even seeing, honestly, I think I'm seeing some pawpaw shrubs way out here. Some trees starting, so who knows? Who knows? So let's see what the roses look like by the mailbox. Because they're always real pretty. Oh, look. Now this is just a weed, but look at that. The lowly dandelion. She's actually worth quite a bit when you think about all of her parts can be used for various things. Medicinally, edible wise, and well, What else could you want, right? Okay. Here's a lot of buds. Looks like the wind got to some of these, the wind and the rain. There's a butte back there, though. Look at that. Let's see if we can get close to this one. Ooh, that's going to be kind of slick there with, what do you call it? But let's try to get in here and get it up close. Shot of that one. Look at that. That's Marie Bunet. No, I'm sorry. Therese Bunet. Yes, Therese Bunet. And she is just lovely. Her odor is perfumeriferous. If that's even a word, probably not. We don't care. And we've got lots more on this side. Here's some. There's some right here. There's some more pink. There's some pink that the rain got to, but oh, you know, if I can get some of this out of here. There's actually a white Siberian iris that blooms on the sidewalk area right there. And we've got a lot of, oh, what do you call it? Well, here's something interesting. There are the little heads from the, I don't know what these are. They're like wild onions or wild chives or something, but it's almost like somebody walked along here and had like a planter's box open on accident and planted like a row of them. It's just bizarre how they formed up into this little ditch. Here's another little batch of them right there. And as you go down further, there's more. And here's a lot of them right here. Look at that. And you keep going and there's more. And it just keeps going. Whoa. And we've got some real pretty, look at that. It even looks nice, you know. And I believe these are blackberry. These are flowers from the blackberries. Here's some real pretty. Oh yeah, look at these. Look at the coloration on this one. Look at that deep red. Look at that. This is honeysuckle. And then of course a lot of them are, they go from orange to deep red. And the inside of the tube is kind of an orangey yellow. Very, very pretty. Here's some mixed in with the blackberry flowers. Very nice. And there's some more of these. These are so pretty. Just a very simple flower shape, but again, very nice. And oh, I don't know. All I can smell is, oh yeah, see, look, here's that lineup again. It's like a lineup, and as you walk down through here, it just keeps going. There's like a line of these little of these silly little like wild onions. It's just like, I don't know, somebody walked along here and just let out a big old path of them. You see it? You can see them. And it just keeps going, and I can smell them. I mean, they have a very, very oniony odor. There's a pretty little wildflower. Not really sure what that is, but it is pretty. And here's more of those absolutely beautiful purples. Look at that. I call it wild phlox. I have no idea what it really is, but it is very beautiful, and there's plenty of it. Grows all along here, all the way down to the end. Ah, here. Let me pull you in a little closer, and you can get an idea of, you see this? Look at this. Look at how it just follows a line. And you can see the little heads of the wild chives as they just continue on and on and on and on. And they go all the way down. A little later in the season down here we should have some echinacea and some milkweed and teasel and several other types of wildflowers that have been scattered out here. Here's some of the milkweed right there. That's a milkweed plant. And let's see. Oh, look at that. This right here, I believe. Yeah, that's a strawberry plant. Look at that. That's strawberry, and of course right next to it is poison ivy. It doesn't bother me much, so touching it really doesn't bother me. There's a lot of clover out here. There's a lot of nifty little plants. There's the horse pasture and hayfield out there. That's the hayfield. It goes all the way to that far tree line, or actually about maybe 10, 16 feet in is where ours stops and the neighbors begins. Oh, and we have quite a few like deer trails that come through here. There's one. You can kind of see that. Here's another one. This one's pretty well worn, regularly used. You can see that. See that? See how it's darker there in the center? Yep. And when you follow it across the road, look at that. There it goes up into the weeds, up into the woods over there. I got farm equipment coming on me, coming up behind me, so I'm going to try to get off the road before it gets this far. But he's probably bucking about 30 miles an hour, so I am not going to be able to get up to the corner before he gets here. But we'll give it a shot. Oh, here he comes. So we will get off the road for him. Yeah, look at the size of that, huh? And this is wild mint right here. There's more of that wild mint. Spearmint, actually. Oh, yeah. I can smell that. Wow. That is strong. Oh. Okay, I'm running out of air here. Whew. Oh, that spearmint kind of did me in. Wow, that was strong. Ooh, look at that. There we go. There's some of the allium. There's some of it. They're beautiful flowers. And the deer don't like them. I really hope that my little goats have been getting out and we're getting out through the fence holes and digging around in my floral areas. And I'm just hoping that they haven't killed off my, I've got a Japanese tree peony back in there that has the most wonderful yellow and, well, actually that one's red, I think, red peonies. And then there's a yellow one along the fence line that didn't bloom last year. I'm hoping it'll bloom this year. Okay. This is the corner. Not much out here. A lot of space. As far as the eye can see. Pretty much. This is Camp Creek Cemetery. It has some very, very old graves. The stones are beautiful. A lot of them have lichen all over them, and they're kind of interesting looking. Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to get some business done this morning on the phone, and of course, you know how it is when you're customer number X, and you're, you know, waiting and waiting, and you're on hold and you're waiting. Look at that. And each one of these little things is a tiny little flower. I don't know if you can see that, but very interesting. And the whole tree, when you see the whole tree, that's what makes it really outstanding. Okay. I have to find my gloves now. That should be a chore. Okay, we'll take the kitty path in. We'll take the back door. Oh, and for our troubles, we're going to get to see the perennial geraniums up close and personal. And we get to hear a woodpecker in the background. And more columbine up against the wall there. Very nice. Okay. Here's my lilac bush. Kind of got rained out this year. They didn't do as well as I had hoped, but not everything can every year, you know, so you kind of pick them and choose them, I guess. And here, of course, this is what we cut off the building this year. This is poison ivy that we need to get rid of. Now I got a step here so I don't kill everything off. There we go. And I think we'll put it to bed. Thanks for joining me for another Hag's look at the floral world from my perspective. Peace. Spread it around. The world needs lots of it. And we will see you next time for another floral walk with Hag. Good night, everyone.